How much power can one single word really hold? Well, it turns out a lot more than you might think. A word can feed us, it can connect us, and if you look really, really closely, it can actually reveal an entire system designed to change how the world communicates. All right, let's get into it.
So we're going to start our whole journey today with this one simple, super familiar word. It's a word most of us probably see or say or even eat almost every single day. Bread.
Because here's the thing. Before we can really dig into its simplicity, we first have to appreciate just how universal it is. This word, or at least the idea behind it, is a cornerstone of cultures pretty much everywhere you look. And what's wild is that this slide, it barely even scratches the surface. Our source material, this simple English Wiktionary, lists dozens and dozens of languages, from Arabic to Mandarin, from Russian to Japanese. The concept is just understood. It's a shared piece of our global human experience.
Okay, so we get it. The idea is universal. But there's something really special about how this word is handled in what's called simple English. What makes its presentation so incredibly clear, so direct? Let's take a closer look.
To answer that question, we literally need to dissect the definition itself. We're going to look at the exact entry from our source and see what makes it tick.
And there it is. Food made from mixing flour, water, and yeast. Just look at the words they used. Food, mixing, flour, water. These are all incredibly basic, common words. There's no fancy jargon, no complicated phrasing. It's just designed for you to get it instantly.
The source even clarifies how you use it in a really simple way. Like, sometimes you can count it. We tried 3 different breads, and other times you can't. I'd like a slice of bread. It's such a smart way to explain the grammar without getting bogged down in a bunch of technical terms.
And check out the example sentence they give. Small children love eating bread and butter. Again, every single word is simple. It puts the concept into a context that anyone, anywhere in the world could immediately understand. So it all feels very intentional, right? It's almost too simple.
And that's because it absolutely is. There's a secret hidden in plain sight on the source page for bread, a clue that points to a much, much bigger and way more ambitious idea.
So if you go to that Wiktionary page and you scroll past the definitions and all that, you'll find this tiny little tag in the categories section. It's so easy to miss, but it is the key to this whole thing. So what could it possibly mean?
There it is on the Basic English 850 list. This one little sentence, it changes everything. Our simple word bread isn't just simple by accident. Nope, it's part of a very carefully designed system.
850. Just let that number sink in for a second. This isn't just some random number, it's the entire foundation of a whole new approach to language.
And this is it. Basic English. So, what is it? Well, it's a controlled, simplified version of the English language. It was created with this one big goal, to be a simple, easy-to-learn second language for people all over the world, and the entire system, the whole shebang, is built on just 850 core words. And yep, bread is one of them.
So, how does it all work? The idea is actually kind of brilliant. You start with this small, manageable vocabulary. Then, you just learn how to combine these words to talk about more complex thoughts. The goal isn't to limit what you can say, it's to get maximum clarity with minimum vocabulary. So why does any of this matter, right? Why go to all the trouble of creating a simplified language? Well, the impact of this kind of clarity, it's huge.
This chart here shows the trade-off perfectly. Think about it. Regular English has incredible expressive power, but man, it is difficult and it takes forever to learn. Basic English just lowers that barrier to entry, dramatically. It's way easier to learn, but it still gives you enough power to communicate what you need to. And just think about who this helps. New learners get a solid foundation to build on. People in international business can communicate more clearly. Scientists can share their research across language barriers. It creates this common ground for travelers, for diplomats, really for anyone trying to connect across cultures.
And let's be super clear about something. Basic English was never meant to replace the rich, complex language of Shakespeare or your favorite novelist. Its purpose is way more practical. It's a bridge. It's a tool that's designed to give everyone a starting point for clear, mutual understanding. And that really brings our whole journey today full circle, doesn't it? We started with bread, just a single entry in a simple dictionary, but by looking a little closer, we uncovered the entire blueprint for a system of global communication, all built on the incredible power of keeping things simple. So I'll leave you with this final thought. If a system like Basic English proves that you can build a whole universe of complex ideas from simple foundations, what other areas of our work, our communication, or even our lives have we made way more complicated than they really need to be?